Hello everyone, it's Infinity Gamer here, and as you would have just seen, the video for Warcrow, the teaser trailer, launched not that long ago. I've been really itching to talk about it ever since I was sent the teaser trailer and being told under very strict instructions to not release it early, and not wanting to offend the Corvus Belli gods and be cut off from any future releases, I obliged. But Warcrow is on its way. But what is it? Do we know anything about it? I mean, the teaser trailer doesn't give us very much information apart from a couple of releases in the future. So I've done some sleuthing to try and uncover what it is or what it could be. Now, for those of you that don't know, Warcrow was actually Corvus Belli's painting competition back in the day. Very similar to Golden Demon for 40k, that is what Warcrow was. But we know that that's not what this is about. Why? Because a painting competition isn't a fantasy game, and we know it's a fantasy game, A, because of the brief bit of text that we got, but also the release schedules that we have there. We've got a dungeon crawler coming towards the tail end of this year. Then we have a war game coming in 2023. So what we do know is that this is a fantasy game from Corvus Belli. Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking. Oh, that's ridiculous, they're just trying to make money anyway. But actually, this is something that Corvus Belli have done before to, what, decent success? It's difficult to tell because it was so early in Corvus Belli's history that it's difficult to tell whether it would have gotten better had it been pursued. But there was a full range of miniatures under the Warcrow range. A Wayback Machine search for the old website has yielded this, and you can see the models. They had factions that were things like dwarves, humans, undead, elves, orcs and goblins, creatures, dark elves, beastmen, demons. The model range was fairly limited, and it was discontinued in about 2013 and hasn't really been heard of since, until recently, where the Warcrow trailer was announced. Now, the warcrow.com, I've been frantically refreshing it every day since I found out about this, and nothing's leaked yet, but hopefully the website is live at the time of this video going live, because obviously this video will drop after the embargo has been lifted and everything's been going on. But as far as I know, that is what we have coming, is a fantasy game from Corvus Belli, reigniting the Warcrow label that they had going around several years ago. In terms of a dungeon crawler side of things, I'm imagining it's going to be similar-ish to Gloomhaven, potentially, but maybe less story-y, maybe a bit more, obviously, with Defiance, they've done kind of a dungeon crawler thing and putting that into the fantasy environment. You know, so they've got a bit of history with that style of game at least, and then translating that into fantasy. Then in terms of the war game itself, what's that going to be? I have absolutely no idea, unfortunately. I don't know much more than you do at this stage, which is a shame. I love fantasy games, despite now being fully embedded in Infinity. Fantasy novels are my jam. I love a bit of Gloomhaven. I'm excited that Corvus Belli are going down this path and reigniting the Warcrow brand, because I'm interested to see what this means for them and the expansion of Corvus Belli as a whole. Whether you're a sci-fi wargaming player, a fantasy wargaming player, I'm assuming most of you are sci-fi, I am now as well. Wouldn't it be great if there was a fantasy offering out there for Corvus Belli, so that they can attract more people who might then, support Corvus Belli as a gaming company and help them grow and become bigger. That's what I'm hoping for Corvus Belli with this release. I'm excited to play it. I really want to see what it's about. And yeah, stay tuned for more information. If I get any insights, I'm going to share it with you. So subscribe if you want to learn a bit more about Warcrow, and let's see what we have in store.